Hey everybody, so we're going to go ahead and get this, I don't even know what this is. It's like an air compressor or some doodad thingy on some kind of cart, whatever it is. Anyway, so I've got mine all unwrapped here. And so there you go, mine's all unwrapped. So I'm going to go ahead and bake my color map out and yeah, get this finalized here. So let's see. Let's do this. Let me move that over there. I'm going to change this screen to be my window so you can see everything. Workspaces and UV editing like so. There we go. Good enough. Let's see. My outline, I'm going to move it, so I'm just going to grab it. And remember, all these windows are dockable, so kind of put them wherever you want. I actually wanted it with these others as an extra tab, like so. Okay, so I've already changed the name from mesh to crate container. I'm going to go ahead, select that. I'm going to make sure I'm in object mode with F8. Object selection now. You can also see all of these are white, which is good. I'm just kind of double checking some of my boundaries because I packed this thing pretty tight. And I also tried to scale things up as much as I could to get detail going forth. For instance, these are going to be the wheels. I want to normal map some stuff in there. This is this back plate on that. I'm thinking about putting some text on that, so I'm going to need some space on that. One of these is the dial. I think it's this one. So I'm going to need some quality, some size on that. So anyway, yeah. I don't see any overlapping. Okay, so I've got my crate container selected. Let's do a Control D to duplicate it. And right off the bat, I'm going to name this one as color map and or material map or something like that. And this other one, this original crate container, I'm going to select it, press H, so it's hidden. And now I'm only working with my color map. And the easiest way is going to be to use a lot of UV selection on this UV shell. So let's go to our UV shell. I'm going to go ahead and grab that and that and that, and let's give them a material. Right click, assign favorite material, Lambert, and let's see, I'm going to, over here on Lambert 2, I'm going to go ahead and call this thing, what is this, compressor metal. Probably spelt it wrong, but whatever. And I'm going to give it a color of red. Yes, red. There we go. Alright, off and running. Let's see. Turn my hardware texturing on. Turn it off. There we go. So it's, oh, let me turn that off. There we go. Okay, so looking pretty good so far. Let's see. Next up, this face right here, this is going to be something a little bit different. Actually, I'm going to end up with two materials in here. The glass, I'm going to have this inner one is going to be a glass. So let's go ahead and tag that real quick. So I'm going to go to face, and I just want that face right there. Right click, assign favorite material. My favorite material is another Lambert, and I'm going to call this one glass. Give it a nice color. Oh, next in the list, yellow. Fine, that works. Alright, let me go let's go back to, let's see, let's just do a box selection on this right here. So I get all of those faces, hold down shift and grab that one. And so now I've got just the stuff around it, and I need to start deciding, is that going to be the same material as the canister? I mean, I don't see why it can't be, but at the same time it seems like dials and gauges are some different type of material. So yeah, I'm going to make that a different material. So let's right click on that, assign favorite material, Lambert, like so, and I'm going to call this gauge or dial or whatever, and I'll just select the next color on my list, which is green. Okay, let's see, what else do I have? Well, I've got, let's see, get out here, I've got, oops, I'm on face selection. I wanted UV shell. I got that. Dang it, quit it. Let's zoom in, let's see, so I've got that shell selected, and I need to find my other shell. Well, actually, let's just do it one at a time here. Assign existing material, gauge, and I'll grab, whoop, didn't mean to zoom in quite that fast. And I'll grab that one right there, right click, assign existing material gauge. Okay, that's pretty nice. These pipes and stuff. You know, I got a pipe here and I've got a pipe here, and that's a pipe, and there's a pipe, and everywhere's a pipe. And I don't know why that happened. That probably shouldn't have happened. Favorite material, Lambert. I'm going to call this pipe, and give it my next color, which will be this aqua color. Seems like that right there is probably a pipe. I think it's a pipe, so it's a pipe now. In fact, I think this and let me see, zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a pipe right there. So I'm going to assign existing material pipe and go to shading. Get it to update. Sometimes it just doesn't want to. I'm going to assign existing material pipe. Let's see, I think you're a pipe also. Assign existing material pipe. What are we left with here? Okay, so we're left with these. To me, these are like thumb screws of some type. So I'm going to want that one, and that one, and not that down there, but that one. And assign favorite material. Let's go to a Lambert. And I'm going to call these thumb screws because that's what I think they are. And then select my next color in the list, which is this dark blue, like so. There we go. And update out here. There we go. Okay, am I missing anything? I don't think so. Alright, so let's move down. Let's get our cart, right? Our cart base, our main cart, our cart thing. Zoom, zoom, there we go. And it's also going to involve those pieces. And that, and that, that. Let me rotate some. Get that one, and am I missing anything? I don't think so. Oh, it'll involve these bottom pieces as well. That. Let's get that one, and that one, and that one. Okay, let's assign favorite material Lambert. This is going to be cart. And let's see, we used dark blue last time, didn't we? So we're on magenta. There we go. Alright. Looks pretty good out here at the moment. So I've got some wheels, and I've got the rail. Alright, not bad. Almost done. So let's get our wheels. Boing, boing, doink, doink. And get that one, and get that one, and then let's rotate. Grab that guy, and that guy, and that guy, and that guy. Right click, assign favorite material Lambert. You are going to be wheels. And I'm going to give you a color of white, like so. Alrighty. Okay, and you can see there's a difference between that and that. Slight, but there's a difference. Okay, am I missing anything? Okay, so now I'm going to do this guy. What do you think? This cross member is probably made out of the same material, don't you think? I think so. I don't know why I'm asking. Nobody's going to answer me. So let's get all of these cross members here, or these pipe pieces, including that side. And that side, and we will do a right click, assign favorite material. It's going to be another Lambert, and I'm going to call this handle. Now I need a new color because I'm out of my basic colors I've been using. So let's see. Let's go try tag an orangey kind of looking color. Let's switch this to RGB because I think better in RGB. Let's go up over this way. And then There we go. I want that color. Alright, shading, hardware texturing. Okay, am I missing anything? I actually know for a fact there's a couple pieces I'm missing, and those couple of pieces is this circle, which is the end of that pipe right there. It's an inside piece, so you can't even see it. And then there's that circle, which is where? It's a secret. It's up here on that pipe. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and right click, assign existing material pipe. Alright. And then we had this piece, and that is going to be assigned to my handle. Right click, assign existing material handle. And then I had this piece, which is also the handle, assign existing material handle. And then I had this piece, which is going to be another pipe cap piece right up here, assign existing material pipe. There we go. We should have everything assigned. Just doing a quick once over, see if there's anything obvious. Looking for the obvious gray coloration. I'm not seeing anything, so I think we're good to go. Alright, let's do a bake now. So let's go back to our outliner, and let's go ahead and select our crate container, and let's unhide it so it is back. And with it back, we are now ready to go. So I've got my crate container selected. I'm going to go up here, modeling, let's go to rendering, and then let's go to lighting and shading, transfer maps, and bring this over here. So my target is my crate container. My source is going to be my color map. So let's add selected. We're going to do a diffuse. Let's get rid of that, even though it was a diffuse, but let's do a diffuse, and we're going to save it as a targa because I like targas. Let's see, let's also say where we're going to save it. We're going to put it on the desktop as a targa. I'm going to call this UV. No, this isn't UV layout. This is color ID. Alright, we're going to save that. We're going to use our My Common Settings. Notice in my Connect Output Maps I have this turned off, and this just prevents it from taking this color map and applying it as a diffuse texture to this thing. Doesn't matter. If you want to, you can do that. I generally leave that off. My Maya Common Settings, 2048. Sure, let's do 2048. Medium, sure, let's do that. And we are baking. So we're going to let that bake, and we'll be right back when it's done. Okay, so the baking is all done. That's nice. Let's see, I'm going to select my color map one here. I'm going to press H to hide it. Go to my crate container. Let's do a file export selection, and I'm going to export this as a, where is this going? Let's go to the desktop. Okay, let's export this as a air compressor underscore with crate. Sure, why not? Is that a crate? It doesn't matter what it is, right? No materials, so this will prevent me from having the MTL file. No materials. Everything else is on. So I'll go ahead and export that. And then the last thing I need to do before I'm ready to get into Quixel is do a UV, not a UV, do an image, a UV snapshot. I'm going to save this to the desktop, not as template, well, kind of as template. Desktop, UV layout, template is fine as well. From tool settings, alias if, it's going to be a 2048. Where's my 2048. Green, is green going to work? You know, kind of sometimes does. I'm just so used to green. But yellow maybe. I'm going to run yellow on this. And there we go. Let's apply and close. Okay. So now on my desktop, I have the files that I need, and I'm ready to go into the next step. So we'll see you guys then.